Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric, my co-host Brody. He's enjoying a nice peanut butter jar there. One of his favorite snacks there. Sorry you're getting the behind of him, but had to bribe him to come out to co-host tonight. He just wasn't feeling it tonight, so we got him out here though. So anyway, so we're going to play another game from 1978 Strat-o-matic baseball featuring the Red Sox. They've been on hard times lately, the last two games especially. They've lost a couple of tough games to the Baltimore Orioles when they had leads of 3-1. And they've blown it like late on or in the bottom of the ninth. So their bullpen has not held up as of recently, which is really not a big surprise. But and they've also lost 3 out of the last 4. The other two games, they split a series with the Royals, which are a tough team. So Baltimore and Kansas City are not necessarily easy teams. But anyway, we hope to get back on track now. We face the Minnesota Twins here. Minnesota Twins are not as good of a team. Let's just show you the standings really quick. Minnesota comes in at, although they are doing pretty well in the replay. They're doing much better in the replay than they did in the actual season. They were only 10-21 in the actual season. They're 17-14, 3 games over 500. Only 2 games out of first place. Baltimore, they just beat us 2 in a row there, and they're a little bit ahead of their pace. So they haven't been necessarily the easiest opponents, but hopefully we can right our ship now against the Minnesota Twins here. So alright, so let's get the game underway here. So we've got my favorite, Mike Torrez on the mound against Greg Zahn for the Twins.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alright. I was thinking as this national anthem was playing that part of the reason might be that the pictures for the aren't loading for the actual stadium, so I'm playing with the Yankee Stadium in the background. So that could be a part of the reason why they're not performing as well as expected. But anyway, as again you can see that Minnesota, instead of the Metropolitan Stadium, you're getting Metropolitan Stadium. You're getting Yankee Stadium as a background. So we'll have to see if we can fix that sometime. But anyway, we'll just play along with it, as after a while it doesn't really bother me at all. I don't really even notice it. So anyway, Greg Zahn will take the mound for the Minnesota Twins, and he is actually off to a tremendous start. 5-0 record with a 2.85 ERA, 47 innings pitched, 45 hits allowed, 10 walks and 24 strikeouts, and only 2 home runs in 47 innings. However, in his actual season, he was 14-14 with about the same ERA. So hopefully we can give him his first loss today. So the Red Sox lineup is pretty standard with some of our favorites in there. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will bat first. Jerry Remy, the second baseman, bats second. Jim Rice is playing left field today and batting third. Kyle Yastrzemski, first baseman, bats cleanup. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk. The center fielder, Freddie Lynn, will bat sixth. And Butch Hobson playing third base. Which always proves to be an adventure. Batting seventh. Dwight Evans is the right fielder, batting eighth. And our all-time favorite, Bob Bailey, the DH, batting ninth. Hitting a .191. He's hitting even worse than that, Nash. And let's see, Greg Zahn, it happens to be the good thing about it is that Greg Zahn is a lefty. So Bailey is a bit better against lefties, so he has a chance of drawing a walk instead of just being hit by a pitch or striking out. Or making it out some other way. So alright, so that's the lineup. Let's get the game underway. Let's see if we can get back our winning ways. And it's going to be a bad day weather-wise, so there's no adjustments for singles. And it's going to be tough to get a home run off the ballpark split here. So 1 to 3 for lefties and 1 to 2 for righties. I think Mr. Brody's going to get himself something to drink there. Oh, there he is. He's back now. Back to finish his peanut butter jar there. Anyway. So alright. So without further ado, let's get this game underway. Mr. Brody's going to be tongue-tied today with all that peanut butter in his mouth, probably. So here's the windup by Zahn to end the pitch. Going to be a ground ball to Smalley, who is a 3 range. And he will commit a few errors, so 1 to 4 will be a hit. And he's looks like he's going to get a single. And an error, so right away his defense lets him down as it goes off of his glove. Tries to rebound and throws it away at first, so Burleson will move into scoring position. They bring up Jerry Remy, a Rem dog, hitting .307 with no homers and 12 runs batted in. I didn't give Burleson stats, but I will next time he's up. But he improved on them as he got a single there. So Jerry Remy up now. It's going to be off his 1 column. It's going to be a ground ball to Wolfong. Races in quickly, barehands it over to first. And Remy is retired, but Burleson moves to third on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Jim Rice. So a deep fly ball will get him in. Hopefully it'll be more than that. So Jim Rice comes into the game hitting .320 with 6 homers and 23 runs batted in. It's going to be the 4 column off Zahn's card. Should be a fly ball to right. Hopefully this will be deep enough. It looks like it might be. Makes the catch. He trips and is unable to make the throw. So Burleson scores on the sacrifice fly. So he trips on the attempt to throw it and is unable to make a throw. So Red Sox get the early lead, 1-0. And credit Rice with the RBI. So Captain Kyle Yastrzemski up now. He's hitting .270 with 3 homers and 13 runs batted in. Going to be a ground ball to first. Carew has it. Races to first and beats Yastrzemski for the out. So after 1/2 inning, it's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins coming up. So Mike Torrez on the mound. The 1-run lead, which is not much for Mike Torrez. Though he does come into the game with a 4-0 record. So the Red Sox have definitely given him some run support. 4.02 ERA, 47 innings pitched, 46 hits, 15 walks, and 23 strikeouts. And he's allowed 4 home runs. So the Minnesota lineup is as follows. Willie Norwood, the left fielder, will bat first. Roy Smalley is the shortstop, batting second. Rod Carew, the first baseman, will bat third. Mike Cubbage will bat cleanup and play third base. Dan Ford, the center fielder, bats fifth. Batting sixth will be the catcher, Butch Weiniger. The DH today is Rich Childs, batting seventh. Hoskin Powell, the right fielder, bats eighth. And Rob Wilfong, the second baseman, will bat ninth. Alright, Mr. Brody, what do you think about that? You like that peanut butter? Is that peanut butter good? You like the peanut butter? Hey, smile for the camera. Alrighty. So Willie Norwood steps to the plate. He's hitting .221 with a homer and 9 runs batted in. And he's going to get a good pitch to hit, see what he does with it. And he'll pop out to Remy for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Roy Smalley, the shortstop, hitting .312 with 3 homers and 19 runs batted in. It's going to be off of Torrez's 6th column. Should be a ground ball to Hobson. Oh boy. Range check on Hobson. Let's close our eyes on when this happens. And he's gonna, he's not gonna make it. It's gonna be a single. And he avoids the error though, so it's just a single, so that's a small victory right there. Keeps the runner out of scoring position. So runner on first with 1 out for Rod Carew. Carew's hitting .377 in the replay with 2 homers and 17 runs batted in, so off to a good start. Hit .333 for the year. And he'll get onto this one. It'll be a fly ball to Lynn. Routine fly. He'll range over and makes the catch. So 2 down now. Smalley back to first. So Mike Cubbage is up now. .318 hitter with a homer and 7 runs batted in. Towards his 5 column, which is a walk. So first and second now for Dan Ford. Ford is hitting .269 with 9 runs batted in. It's going to be off of Torres' 5 column. So it's going to be a ground ball to first. Yastrzemski will take it to the bag himself, and that'll be it for the Twins. So after 1 full, it's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. It'll be Fisk, Lynn, and Hobson up for the Red Sox. Here in the top of the second. Fisk is hitting .304 with 3 homers and 14 runs batted in. He's going to be off his 1 column. Should be a ground ball to second. Wolfong scoops it up and fires the first for the out. So let's check the Metropolitan Stadium scoreboard for a review of today's games. California and Cleveland are scoreless. Oakland is beating Detroit 4-0. Toronto edging Seattle 2-1. Lemanzik and Pohl are currently dueling. Milwaukee leads Chicago 2-1, and the Yankees are edging the Royals 1-0. Baltimore and Texas have yet to score. So that's your out-of-town scoreboard. It'll bring up Fred Lynn to lead off this with 1 out here in the second. Fred Lynn comes into the game hitting .290 with 9 homers and 24 runs batted in. So having a good year at the plate. And he holds up, ball 4. So a 1 out walk will bring up Butch Hobson hitting .282 with 4 homers and 17 runs batted in. It's going to be off of his 2 column, which is not much on there. However, he does find the single. Laces a single between Smalley and Cubbage. I feel like we should try it this time. And Lynn will race towards thirds. They're going to cut off the throw and holds Hobson at first, but Lynn will advance to third. So good base running there. So the corners are going to play in for Dwight Evans with runners at the corners and 1 out. Evans hitting .239 with 4 homers and 12 runs batted in. He has homered, I believe, in the last 2 games. Or two out of the last 3 games, anyway. Maybe a fly ball to left. Is it going to be deep enough to score? And we're going to try to score him as Norwood has a below-average arm. Lynn has a speed of 14. So with the adjustments, will be an 85% chance. So we're going to try to score him. And they're going to cut off the throw and allow the run to score. So they're going to hold Hobson at first. So our favorite, Bob Bailey, comes up now. Is actually against lefties, he's not entirely that bad. He does have a chance of a home run and a double. a slight chance of a single. He does have a few home. 2 column is actually pretty good. So hopefully we can get that 2 column and get another run or 2 on the board. So, alright, so Bailey steps to the plate. Zahn looks in for the sign from Weiner. Here's the windup in the pitch. And so that's his walk column. So, however, he's going to strike out. So Bailey finds the K there. And that'll do it for the Red Sox. But they tack on another run on the RBI. Was it Rice? I mean by Hobson? Can't remember. Hobson got the RBI there. I think he did. Anyway. The Red Sox now lead 2-0 going into the bottom of the second. So Torrez has a 2-run lead now. So it'll be Weiniger, Childs, and Powell for the Twins. Weiniger's been struggling so far in the season, just hitting 169 with 7 runs batted in. And he'll lace a single to left. Wilson's unable to get to it. So leadoff single for the Twins. It brings up Rich Childs, hitting just 133 with an RBI in 30 at-bats. And Weiniger is going to try to get a lead, but Torres is watching him closely. And ground ball back to Torres. Throws a second for 1, back to first. Not in time, but they do get the lead runner, Weiniger. Got 1 down. Childs at first on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Hoskin Powell. The right fielder's hitting 268 with 2 homers and 14 runs batted in. It's going to be off of his 3 column, which is where we want to be. And he'll line out to Yastrzemski. Childs gets back just in time, ahead of the tag of Yastrzemski. So, 2 outs now, and Childs at first, and that'll bring up Rob Wolfholm, the second baseman. 3 hits and 7 at-bats. It's going to be off his 1 column. Should be a ground ball to Burleson. Comes up with it, tosses to Remy at second. And that'll do it. So after 2 full, it's the Red Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Top of the order, Burleson, Remy, and Rice up now. Burleson's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Zahn looks in for the sign from Weiniger. Here's the windup in the pitch. And it's going to be a fly ball to left. Norwood's under it and makes the catch. Going to bring up Jerry Remy, 0 for 1. His average has been going down slowly each day. It's now at 305. 0 for 1 in the day. And this time he'll draw a walk. So 1 out base runner. I think we're going to try a steal with Remy, as he is yet to record a steal yet. And Weiniger is average at best for his arm, so I think we're going to try a steal here. See if Remy can get the jump. So 1 to 13, 65%. We're going to try it. Remy takes the lead, throws to first. So now he's staying closer, so it's only a 1-7 chance, so we're not going to attempt that. So he's unable to get a good jump. So Rice up now. Sacrifice fly his first time up. And it's going to be off of Zahn's 5 column, which is not a bad place if you're a hitter. However, he's going to line out to Smalley. Or popped up, actually. It says a line out on the card, but popped up in foul territory. Smalley's under it and puts it away for the second out. So I'd bring up Carl Yastrzemski. I'm going to try to steal again, see if we can get it. Only a 1-7 still. Yastrzemski's up now, 0 for 1. And it's going to be off of his walk column. But he'll get under 1 and pop it up to Carew. So he then makes the catch to retire the side. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the third. And after 2.5, it's 2-0 Red Sox. So Torres will face top of the order, Norwood, Smalley, and Carew. Norwood's 0 for 1. And a ground ball back to Torrez. Throws to first. For the first out of the third. That'll bring up Roy Smalley, who's 1 for 1. And checked his swing. And nope, they're going to say on the appeal, they say that he's strike 3. Smalley wasn't happy with that one, but there's 2 down now in the twin third. That'll bring up Rod Crew 0 for 1. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. He went down on that one. That pitch got away from him. But he seems to be alright as he heads to first. A 2-out walk. Brings up Mike Cubbage, who walked his first time up. And he'll draw a walk, so back-to-back walks with 2 down. This is what gets Torrez in trouble. Seems to have the inning in hand, and then he lets up some walks. And before you know it, it's a big inning for the opposition. So Dan Ford up now. He's 0 for 1. It's going to be a fly ball to left. So we want a 7 or above. And woo, just a 7. So it looks like Rice is going to make the play on this, hopefully. And he will make the play. Just barely gets to it, but backpedals quickly and up with his glove. And it's an out. So that'll be it for the Twins as they had a little 2-out rally, but are unable to score. And after 3 full, it's Boston 3 and Minnesota nothing. So Fisk leads it off for the Sox, 0 for 1. It's going to be a ground ball to Wilfong, the second baseman. And he is just able to get to this one. And he will make the play over to Carew for the first out of the 4th. So Freddie Lynn up now. Walked and scored his first time out. It's going to be a range play on Cubbage, who's below average range. So 1 to 6 will be a base hit. And he'll get the hit, and that is it as he fires first. So Lynn just beats him on the close play. So a 1-out single for Fred Lynn, infield single. Gonna bring up Butch Hobson, who's 1 for 1. And he will strike out. Strike 3 looking. Backdoor breaking ball. But Dwight Evans up now. Walked his first time up. And he will walk again. So runners on first and second, one out for Bob Bailey. So Bob Bailey with an RBI opportunity here. See what he can do this time. Hoping to get that 2 column. And no, instead we get the worst column of all. We get the 6th column. And it's going to be a fly ball to left. No, it's under it. And Bailey's unable to deliver. So that'll be it for the Red Sox in the 4th. So after 3.5, they lead it 2-0. Weiniger at first. He singled his first time up. And he'll line up to Remdog for the first out of the 4th. So that'll bring up Rich Childs, 0 for 1. Fielder's choice his first time up. Keep forgetting there's that so far today column. Not used to using that. And it'll be a strikeout. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. That's Torres's 2nd strikeout of the day. He's walked 3. So Hoskin Powell up now. He lined out his first time up. And a ground ball back to the pitcher. Owe Yastrzemski. And that'll retire the side. So after 4 full, Minnesota trails by 2. So Rick Burleson will lead it off, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Zahn looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Maybe a ground ball to his counterpart. Smalley's up with it over to first. And there's one down. Jerry Remy 0 for 1 with a walk. And he's going to get good wood on this one. He's going to go past forward all the way to the wall. He's going to take 2, and he's possible 3. And no, he decides to put on the brakes at the last second. So it'll be a double for Remy. So right in scoring position for Jim Rice. He's already got an RBI today. He's 24th of the season. Zahn's 5 column. Oh, just missed the home run as it goes scrape a wall scraper there. Remy will come around easily. Rice is in the second with an RBI double. 2 RBIs today for Rice, number 24 and 25. So it'll be Yastrzemski, who's 0 for 2 today. He's going to be off Zahn's 5 column. And he's going to hit a double to right center field. So all of a sudden we started getting some good wood off of Zahn. And that'll knock in the Red Sox 4th run. Yastrzemski with himself with an RBI double. So back-to-back RBI doubles. Fisk's grounded out twice. And this is off of his. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here. See what he does with it. And he's got to hit a single to left field. And I'm going to hold Yastrzemski. So runners at the corners now for Freddie Lynn. 1 for 1 with the run scored. Corners are playing in. And he'll draw a walk to load the bases. So the bases are loaded for Butch Hobson. Chance to break it wide open here. Only 1 out. 2 runs already in. The Red Sox with a 4-0 lead. So line goes out the top with Zahn. Goes back behind the plate. Here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, actually Gene Mock's going to come back out. But he decides to leave Zahn in. So here we go. And it's going to be off of Zahn's 5 column, which is where we want to be. Let's see, he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. See what he does with it. And he's got to hit a single to left field. Yastrzemski will come in. We're waving Fisk around. It's going to be cut off. And another run comes in. So a 2 RBI single for Hobson. And it's now a 6-0 Red Sox lead. 2-run single. There you go. So a 2-run single for Hobson. Let's see if they're going to let Zahn stay in against Evans. Already up to 99 pitches. And they do. Sweet ground ball to Smalley. And wow, Twins are not getting these range checks. And base hit in the center field. So that'll bring up Bob Bailey. Runners up the corners in 1 out. Another RBI opportunity. See if we can make the most of this one. We're hoping for the 2 column. And that's going to be it. No more Zahn. And it's going to be no more Bailey, as Bailey is horrendous. As you can see, the worst card ever against righties. So we are going to pull Bailey. Bailey had his opportunity and was unable to come through as Gary Serum takes the mound. And let's see, we're going to bring in now. We're going to bring in Bernie Carbo. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to have him, so we're going to see if we can get the most of him. Bernie Carbo is going to come in and pinch hit for Bailey. So Carbo is hitting .244 with a homer and 12 runs batted in. Serum is 1-1 with 2 saves, 5.74 ERA, 27 innings pitched, 33 hits, 11 walks, 8 strikeouts, and 2 homers allowed. So Carbo steps up to the plate with runners at the corners and 1 down. And he's going to be up the 5 column. And what happens there? Oh, it's going to be a base hit. Gets the right split there, so the right part of it was for righties. So he'll get a split there. Evans going to try for third. Yeah, why not? Let's hustle here. They might probably cut it off. Yep, and they cut off the throw again. So Evans makes it to third, so run is at the corners. 6 runs in for the Red Sox. They bat it around now. As Wilson comes to the plate. He grounded out his first time up in the 5th here. And he's 1 for 3 with a single. See what he can do here. It's still only 1 down. It's going to be out for the 1 column, which is Zahn's best, well, arguably his best, actually. 5 is actually his best column to be on. See what happens here, though. He'll pop it up to Wolfong. And that'll be the 2nd out. So Jerry Remy with an opportunity here. Doubled already in this inning. 1 for 3. And he will make the final out. It's a fly ball to right, piles under, and makes the catch. The Red Sox put up a crooked number. They score 6 runs. And halfway through, lead it 8-0. So fully in command, even for Torrez. So Torrez has gotten good run support all year, and today is no exception. So Wilfong up now. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. And ground ball to second. Remy will have it. Takes it on a bounce. Over to Yastrzemski. And Wilfong is out of there. So top of the order, Norwood up now. Popped out in the 1st and grounded out in the 3rd. And he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he's going to hit lace a single. To left. So play by Rice to hold him to it, just a single. Gets the throw in quickly. Brings up Smalley 1 for 2. Singled and struck out. Oh, he's going to get a good pitch to hit here, though. And he'll get himself his 2nd hit of the day. So runners at the corners with a 1 down. Red Sox playing back in double play depth. So Cruz up now. Cruz flied out in the 1st and walked in the 3rd. And he'll get a single now, so 3 straight hits for the Twins. And they're on the board. So 8-1 now. So Zimmer comes out to talk with Torrez. Just joins the conversation. Manager goes back to the dugout. Looks like they're going to leave him in. Hopefully they said something. Just throw strikes. Here we go. So it's going to be after 1 column from Mike Cubbage, who's walked twice today. Probably said don't walk him. And this could be a double play over the 2nd one. Back to 1st. Double play. So whatever they said worked. As Cubbage hits into a 4-6-3 double play. And the Red Sox are out of the inning with only 1 run scored. So we head to the 6th. The Red Sox up by a score of 8-1. So Jim Rice up now. 1 for 2 with a double. Has 2 RBIs on the day. And he'll grab himself his 2nd hit. Past the dive of Wilfong. It's into center field. Yastrzemski up now. 1 for 3 with a double. Got an RBI double his last time up, knocking in Rice. And this could be 2. Smalley over to Wilfong for 1. Back to 1st. Double play. So a twin killing for the Twins. So 2 down now with the bases empty for Fisk, who's 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. And he'll ground out to Smalley. Throws over to Carew, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So the score remains 8-1 Boston. Check out some other scores. Cleveland edging California 1-0. Oakland on top of Detroit 6-4. Toronto on top of Seattle by a score of 6-4 also. Milwaukee slipping by Chicago 5-3. Replogle battling Stone. Yankees are ahead of the Royals 2-1, and Baltimore is edging Texas 1-0. And here the Red Sox are up by 7 over the Twins. Dan Ford will lead it off. He grounded out in the first and flew out in the third. Torrez has been economical, has only allowed 1 run on 5 hits. However, Ford's going to get a good pitch to hit here. Let's see what he does with it. Apparently it wasn't that good as he draws the walk. So, leadoff walk. That's Torres's 4th walk of the day. And Weininger up now. And he'll walk. So, wow, 6 walks on the day by Torrez. So, definitely not helping himself. However, fortunately, only one of them has scored. Actually, that one might not have even been, I think it was a hit, so I don't think any of them have scored yet, so hopefully we can keep it that way this inning. So Rich Childs 0 for 2. And he's going to lace a single up the middle. So scoops it up, fires it in. So that was bases loaded. Nobody out. For Hoskin Powell, who's 0 for 2, lined out and grounded out. We're going to leave him in. At least one more batter here. And he strikes him out swinging. So he's going for a grand slam there. And let's see what happened here. So Fisk throws over to Ford at third. He's back in safely. So bases loaded now with 1 down for Rob Wolfong. Into a forced play in the second and grounded out in the 5th. And back-to-back Ks for Torrez, so he gets himself in trouble and he's not out of it yet though, as Willie Norwood's up now. Singled his last time up, 1 for 3 on the day. And it's going to be a range check on Fisk, so this should get them out of it. And he does. It's going to be a popped up in front of the plate. Drifting foul, and Fisk calls for it and makes the play in foul territory. So that'll do it. So bases loaded, nobody out, and they do not score. Torrez dances his way out of it. And after 6 full, it's the Red Sox 8 and the Twins 1. So it'll be Lynn, Hobson, and Evans up now. The Red Sox here in the 7th. Lynn is 1 for 1 with a single and a couple of walks. And he'll line out to Wolfong for the first time. He's retired. Brings up Butch Hobson. 2 for 3 with a couple of singles and 2 runs batted in. And he's going to get a good one here. This is going to go all the way to the wall. Might be out. Nope, it's going to be just off the wall. It pops out of his glove. So Ford had a chance at that one, but they're going to score it a double. So 1 out double for Hobson, his 3rd hit of the day. Brings up Evans, who had a sac fly in the 1st. Walked in the 4th and RBI single in the 5th. So 2 RBIs today for Evans. And he'll walk again here. So runners on first and second with 1 down for Carbo, who came on the pinch hit for Bailey and got an RBI single. Chance for an RBI here. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Over to Carew. The runners move up. 2nd and 3rd now with 2 down for top of the order Rick Burleson. 1 for 4 with a run scored. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he's going to pop it up the short. Smalley's under it and he makes the catch. The Red Sox do not score in the 7th. So 7th inning stretch time. Here's the trivia question. Who is the only pitcher to win 10 games in a World Series competition? I'm going to say it's probably for the Yankees. I'm going to say Whitey Ford. That's going to be my guess there. Whitey Ford. So, final answer. Lock your answers in. Final Jeopardy. So, I'm going to say Whitey Ford. Let's see what the answer is. It is Whitey Ford. Alright. So, do we want to leave Torrez in? I think we're going to leave him in for at least another batter. We want to give that bullpen a rest because the last couple games have been not pretty for the bullpen. So, let's see what we can do here. We'll leave Torrez in. So Smalley's up now, 2 for 3 on the day. Strikeout sandwiched by a couple of singles. And just barely gets a single, just past that stretch of Remy. So that's going to be a single. So it brings up Rod Carew, who's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Smalley gets his lead off first. And it's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. He goes to second for 1. Back to first, double play. So 2 out, nobody on for coverage. So 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he'll lay off of it and as it goes out of the zone, so it wasn't that good. So 2 out walk. Brings up Dan Ford, and that's Torres' 6th walk of the day. Fortunately, they haven't really hurt him today. So it brings up Dan Ford, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And he'll line out. Actually, it looks like he's gonna not a line out, even though it says line out. He'll pop out to Rice. And that'll do it for the Twins in the 7th. The attendance has just been announced. It's 11,961, so a sparse crowd here in Minnesota, as the weather is not good. It's been overcast all day. Looks like we're going to get the game in though without any weather affecting it. So the corners are in for Jerry Remy, who's 1 for 3 with a double. It's going to be a ground ball to Smalley. See if he can pass this range check. He hasn't been too lucky so far, although it looks like this time he's going to pass the range check. He'll be able to make the play and just beat Remy at first. So Serum back on the mound again for another inning. Brings up Jim Rice, who's had a good day, 2 for 3 with a double and a couple of RBIs. And not this time, as it's called a strike 3 at the knees. And Rice is retired. 2 down now in the Sox 8th. Kyle Yastrzemski up now 1 for 4 with a double. The ground ball to coverage. Throws over to Carew. 2 down now in the Red Sox. No, 3 down now actually. That's the inning. So Torrez back out here for the 8th. Action in the Red Sox bullpen just in case. So Weiniger 1 for 2 on the day for the walk. It'll be a fly ball to Rice, who camps under it and makes the catch. Check out the scores there. The Yankees are way ahead of the Royals now, 9-1. Among some other scores, peruse them at your leisure. So Rich Childs 1 for 3, singled his last time up. And he'll strike out swinging. So Torres' 5th K of the day. Brings up Hoskin Powell, who's 0 for 3. Ground ball to Hobson. Thank goodness we have a 7-run lead. And once again, he's not able to get to this one. But he does not commit the error. So miraculously, Hobson has not been able to get to these balls, but has not committed an error. So 2 outs and a runner on first now for Wilfong, who's 0 for 3. to be a ground ball to Burleson, which we do not worry about hitting to Burleson, whereas we do hitting to Hobson. So like Burleson's going to handle it easily, and he'll make the play. Over Yastrzemski for the final out. So we head to the ninth. The Red Sox enjoying a 7-run lead. Fisk up now, 1 for 3. Gary Serum back up on the mound for his 5th inning of work. Ooh, Fisk is going to get a good pitch to hit here. Oh, it's going to be Norwood tracks. Norwood tracks it down and jumps at the wall. So a great leaping catch by Norwood robs Fisk of a home run. Definitely extra bases, if not a home run, but that was a great catch by Norwood. Brings up Freddie Lynn, 1 for 2 with a couple runs scored. And he'll get himself his 2nd hit of the day. Brings up Butch Hobson, 3 for 4 with a double. He's going to get another pitch to hit, so possibly going for his 4th hit of the day. And nope, looks like he's going to pop one out to Smalley, who will make the catch. So 2 down now for Dwight Evans. He's 1 for 1 with a couple RBIs. And he'll get his 3rd walk of the day. The Twins pitching has let up a lot of free passes also. The runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 down for Carbo, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI. And Wolfong will make the play. And that'll do it for the Red Sox here in the 9th. So we head to the bottom of the 9th with the Red Sox enjoying a 7-run lead. Torrez back out to see if he can close it out. Corners will play in for Norwood. He's 1 for 4 with a run scored. Going to be a fly ball to right. Evans is under it, and he makes the catch. So 1 down. Torres up to 134 pitches. So Smalley up now, 3 for 4 on the day. And a ground run to Hobson. This time he gets it. Fires the 1st. And it's 2 down for the Twins. So the Twins are down in their final out with Rod Carew, 1 for 3 with an RBI. And it's going to be a fly ball to Lynn. This should do it. So Freddie Lynn is under it, and he makes the catch. And the Red Sox win 8-1. So finally a victory for the Sox. A pretty clear-cut victory from the beginning. Beginning was their 5th when they scored 6 runs. Let's check the box score. So Torres will get the win, improves to 5-0. Again, it wasn't pretty as he let up 8 hits and 6 walks. So his whip is still pretty bad. Only 1 run allowed though, so that's what counts. So Greg Zahn will get the loss, gets his first loss of the season, which is what we were hoping for. Pitched 4 in the 3rd innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. 4 walks and 2 strikeouts, so he had a rough day on the hill. The ERA blooms up to 3.83. And Gary Serum pitched 4 2/3 innings of 4 hits, scoreless relief, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. So the Twins' pen held up. Fortunately, the offense could not catch up, despite being given a lot of opportunity there by Torres. So the Red Sox hitting stars, Jim Rice 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. Hobson was 3 for 5 with a couple RBIs. Dwight Evans 1 for 1 with a couple RBIs. For the Twins, Roy Smalley was 3 for 5. That's pretty much it. Not much else going on there. So that is it. So thank you for joining. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. My co-host, Mr. Brody, has finished his peanut butter and is relaxing in the back room. So we'll see if we can get him out for another game later. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next Red Sox replay, another game against the Twins. Bye-bye. God bless.